In our discussion, the continued discussion on India and Southeast Asia, ASEAN and Look East policy, Act East policy, another small topic I would like to discuss. It may not be directly linked, a historic thing called Stillwell Road. When we are talking about BCIM, that is Bangladesh, China, India, Myanmar, that link from Kunming to Kolkata. This Stillwell Road name has come, and it is very interesting, a bit historic, and out of my eagerness to talk about this, or a bit of understanding of Second World War and all, very interesting thing. Okay, so let me talk. The heading is Stillwell. Stillwell name has come after the American general, okay, Joseph Stillwell, American general. It is named after an American general, Joseph Stillwell, who of the US Army during the Second World War. This name, because he took the initiative, and once the road was completed, the Chinese president at that time, the Chinese leader at that time, the Kuomintang leader Chiang Kai-shek, he was the before the Chinese Revolution, before the Communist Party Revolution, Mao Revolution, Chiang Kai-shek was the leader. So Chiang Kai-shek suggested that this road should be named after General Joseph Stillwell, the US Army general. So that is how this is called Stillwell Road. Now what is the whole concept? See, the concept was that during the Second World War, British India was part of the Allied forces fighting against Japan, Germany, etc. Even China was part of this fight against the Japan, and because half of China was occupied by Japan by this time, and China, Japan occupied most of Korea, they occupied Taiwan, they occupied, then even Southeast Asia, and they reached Burma, and they were on the verge of attacking China from south. I mean, from Burma they were about to attack this Yunnan province and the Kunming and all. So since China was an ally of British India and US, so we were all fighting together to counter the Japanese. And the situation was such that when in the Yunnan province, see that province, let me just show you that 1 second. So just 1 second about this. So just see in Asia, I am talking about Asia political, and you can see Japan captured most of the Manchuria region, the Korean Peninsula, Taiwan, and also most of Southeast Asia, and Myanmar also, the lower Myanmar, Yangon and the whole area was captured by Japan. And now this is the Kunming region. So this is a region that just north of Myanmar, this is the region where the last resistance of the Chinese were there. So China wanted to resist as part of the Allied forces, resist against the Japanese invasion, and we wanted to provide supplies to this Kunming region where the Chinese forces were there. So the British India and American forces wanted to reinforce the Chinese forces in Kunming against Japan. So please understand. So we were together. So but the one road which was there, the Burma road, Kunming to this Mandalay road, which is called the Burma road at that time, that was from Mandalay they were not able to supply because that was under the control of Japan already. So what we decided is from the north of Assam, a road should be constructed to Kunming. So it was decided that a road connectivity from Lido, that is north of Assam, to Kunming. Okay. So the idea was that there should be a road from Lido in Assam to Kunming, and in the process this road should, this Lido Kunming road should go and meet the Burma road north of the Japanese occupation. So that is how it was there. Now you see, and I can show you that map of the Stillwell road, what we are talking, and ultimately which will reach Kunming. So you can see in India, Lido in Assam, and from there a road is constructed along that difficult terrain, so that it reaches a place on the Burma road at a place called Bhamo, and from there it will continue to Kunming. This is Kunming in Yunnan province. So this is the whole idea, to have an all, because the south of Myanmar, this region was already under the control of Japanese. In fact, that region under the control of Japanese, that was called the Humb. Okay, just see. I will just show you that particular map. Just a second. Let me just pick that up. The Humb region, that was known as the Humb region, and that is very, you just see. Now this is the another map of this Kunming, this road from Lido to Kunming, which is going. Okay, this is another one which is linking to the Myanmar. This is Mandale. This is the Mandale road. Okay, let me see one more map which I can show you, which is known as the Humb. So that was the Japanese occupation at that time. Basically, that was the area which were occupied by Japan. So just see this. This will give a clarity. See this rose color which is shown here. This is the area which is occupied by Japan. This will give you the clarity. Now we are talking about, this is Lido near Dibrugarh. So I can just, this is Burma, area under Japanese control since 1942. You see, this is what is written, area under Japanese control since 1942. So we are talking about a this road, Lido to, you see Lido, and let me just see, this is the road we are talking. So, and then meeting the Bhamo, at Bhamo it meets, and then from there it will go to this. I mean, so that is, it's a rough figure. So it is not exactly, so this is basically slightly above the Japanese control. That is why this kind of a road was been suggested by General Stilwell at that time, so that from Lido it should go to Kunming. And later on, by 1945, another big thing happened was that there was improvement in the the transport aircrafts, and we started airlifting. From Dibrugarh, we started airlifting supplies to Kunming. That was subsequently after the road was constructed. Now coming back to the Stilwell road. So let me just elaborate on that particular point. So that is what I was talking about, Stilwell road. Now let us see. So a couple of points. So Lido to Kunming, that is how during the Second World War, and the initiative was taken by General Stilwell. That is why the name has come, and it is a 1726 kilometers, 1726 kilometer long, out of which 1030, I mean, if you are adding from Lido to Kunming, I am talking, out of that 1033 kilometers in Burma or in Myanmar, then 632 kilometers in China, and just 61 kilometers in India. Okay, only 61 kilometers, so the total will come to 1726 kilometers. And after the war was ended, this road was not in use. So in 2010, there was a BBC program on this, and it is said that much of the road has been swallowed by the jungle. Now it is no more in use. This Lido to Kunming road is not at all in use, and we have lost the road, even though it was constructed at that time. And it was told that at that time 15,000 American soldiers, mostly the African American soldiers, were deployed in the construction of this road, and 35,000 Indians were deployed for the, so almost 50,000 workers were there and manual labor. At that time, no computer, no satellite image, nothing. And so 15,000 Americans and 35,000 Indians were involved in the construction of this. Indians and the British Indians, we can say, the locals. Now, not only Indians, I mean the local, the Myanmaris also, Indians and the Myanmaris, the locals. And out of that, there is a record for 1100 death of American soldiers here. Just imagine. Maybe some of them because of malaria and all, but accidents. So, if 1100 Americans died, we can imagine at least 4,000 to 5,000 locals might have died. So, that is a huge loss, but they wanted to have an alternate route to Kunming to prevent the Japanese from stifling the Chinese there. So, that is how the idea was that. So, the construction of the project started in December 1942. In December 1942, the road construction started, and the first convoy started on 12th January 1945. So, January 45, forget it, December 1942, if you forget that, 43, in 2 years, they constructed this road. 50,000 employees were involved, and the first convoy, which started off 113 vehicles from Lido, and it reached in February, from 12th January it started, on 4th February 1945, it seems it reached the Kunming. So, that means more than 1 month it took the first convoy to reach. And subsequently, some it was said that some 26,000 trucks, 26,000 trucks plied in this region during the Second World War. Meantime, before the end of the war itself, things dramatically changed because of the by this time, by 1945, developments in the modern transport aircrafts, and now the reliance on the road was reduced and more supply could be when provided through aircrafts. So, the demand and the reliance on the road, the dependence on the road, the Stilwell road got declined ultimately. But just imagine during this war time, they have constructed this road in 2 years, less than 2 years. This kind of a road was constructed from Lido to Kunming, and that part which the Stilwell road is, even though the total length is more than 1700 kilometers, Stilwell road till it meets the Burma road at Bhamo, till that point is called the Stilwell road. But now it is completely in disuse, no use at all, or rather it has been lost, it has been swallowed by the jungle, landslides, all those things has happened. Now it is no more in use. When if we can revive it, it would have been a wonderful opportunity for even developing the infrastructure in this region, and even the Kunming initiative, and later on the BCIM and all can literally be revived if we can revive this road. But of course, no immediate possibility, but this is a historic road, Stilwell road. Thousands of people lost their lives in the construction during the Second World War. So, that is about the Stilwell road.